Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jeric, and today we're back in Phoenix Point. This is episode 36 of our playthrough. In our previous episode, it's a fairly short episode, actually, but we did a couple of things. We did get our Antarctica base opened up, and we got a satellite uplink under construction there, and we did the 6th initiation here, which was a successful adventure. We are now allied with the Disciples of Anu, and they're going to start sharing their tech with us. Amelia got a level up on that particular mission as well. So let's go in here and let's have a look. She's now able to get Field Medic. This is probably the best ability that the technician has. And the reason why is because it restores armor and heals body parts so that they are no longer disabled. This is a clutch ability for a combat medic to have. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. That's going to be 20 of our 25 points that we just got, but that's okay. It's totally worth it here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. 5 more points. We're not going to be able to really do much with those, so it's okay. We won't bother with that. So things to do today. We got lots to do today, actually. We have quite a bit of housekeeping to do. And so we're going to go ahead and get to work on that. So one of the things, we are like desperately low on resources, or at least on tech. And so we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We've got not one, but 2 teams that we need to outfit. Charlie team needs a bunch of gear, and then the Mutoid team is going to be right behind them needing a whole bunch of gear. They're going to need a lot. They have nothing. Charlie team at least has a little bit, but yeah, the Mutoids, there's 8 of them. We'll only run 6 to begin with until we get 2 vehicles for them, but even 6 total 2 outfits for these Mutoid soldiers is going to be a lot, because they're going to need capture weapons plus regular weapons and armor, and it's going to be kind of a mess. So we're going to do a few things here and get some resources back under our belt here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into manufacturing here. We've recovered some modules for some airplanes that we don't need. And so if we go to here and then go to the vehicles, we're not going to use the Irachi cannon. That came with the gift, actually. And so we're not going to use that. This thing has a lot of firepower, but it's very short ranged, and it's only 65% accuracy. So yeah, it's a burst 6, but only half-ish of those, maybe 4 of them are going to hit on average. So it does us quite a bit of damage, but you got to get in really close to use it. And then this Artemis laser, it's got good damage. It's 95% accurate. It fires at every 5 seconds. Sorry, it doesn't have great damage. That's the problem with it, right? So it's 80 damage every 5 seconds. Why isn't that a good thing? Because all of these aircraft that we're shooting down have 30 to 50 or more armor. And so this thing isn't doing 80 points of damage. It's doing, 30 or 50 points of damage at best. And so it's really just a little plinker, and it doesn't do a lot of damage very quickly, especially against the Barreths. At 30 per hit, you're taking forever to chew through something, and it doesn't shred, it doesn't do anything, and it shoots a long way away, and it's really accurate, but it's still not fast enough to do a lot of damage. The New Jericho Gauss cannon is much better. It's got good range, good accuracy, not 95, I think it's 80, but it does 120 damage every 10 seconds, and it ignores armor, which is just superior, I think, pretty much in every way. So this thing, while good on paper, up against armor, it's not great. And even if you have a shredding weapon like the missiles that we're firing from the current setup, this thing's gonna fire 4 shots probably before those first missiles hit and shred 10 points of armor off. And so even then, it's not gonna help much. You're looking at long delays between the missiles, plus their travel time is really long, and so it's just not good. It looks like it should be a good weapon, but it kind of isn't in my experience. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of these and get the materials and stuff and the tech back out of them for them. So, and our interface always messes up when I try to scrap more than one thing. So we just have to do that, get rid of that last thing there. We got a little bit of equipment that we could probably scrap too. I don't want to try and do it from this screen. I'm going to go actually to the personnel screen and do it from there so that I have a little better look at what we're doing here. So we're done with the Yats. We're not going to use these things anymore. Let's get rid of them. Don't need the ammo for them. what is this? This is a VR magazine. We don't need that. It's and these little things aren't much individually, but as you do more and more of them, it becomes a more significant amount. Handguns, we're pretty good to go on handguns for the most part. I don't think we're going to keep the Iron Furies, mostly because their effective range is just garbage and it's really hard to hit anything with them anyway. If we're going to use handguns, we'll give them the ciphers or we'll build laser handguns for them. So let's get rid of these guys here too. And the ammo for them. Is this it? Yeah, Iron Fury. Got 5 magazines there that we can just scrap. And like I said, none of this individually is a lot, but it's kind of starts to add up. I don't think we need 2 hammers. We're probably going to keep 1 because I have some ideas for some melee stuff coming up. We don't need the Nurgle's Wrath magazines. Are we going to use the Odin armor? My gut feeling is probably not. Maybe we hold on to that. Maybe we get rid of the Praetorian instead and do that for now. Just in case. I was doing some work offline, kind of looking to see what we've got coming up for equipment that we're going to need. Odin armor really wasn't on that list. We have quite a bit of stuff that we need to buy and manufacture, but instead of the Odin armor, I think most of our guys are going to be using the Acolyte armor or the War Dog armor. And the reason why that is this is kind of the middle road, right? So the Acolyte armor gives bonus to speed, +2 for the legs and +1 for the torso. And the War Dog armor is just heavier armor. And so you have I think a stealth penalty or something like that, but it's a couple more points of protection. And so it's just this Odin armor is just very vanilla, medium armor with no benefits and no real drawbacks. The legs, which we don't have, give a +1 speed, but that's about it. And so I don't really see us using this Odin armor either. So let's just scrap that too. Because we got a lot of stuff that we need to do here. Guardian, leg armor, Banshee body armor. The Banshee, we're definitely keeping this Acheron armor. The Banshee armor we're going to hold on to just in case. I don't see us needing this either. Let's get rid of that. This armor we definitely are keeping. And so that is, I think that's pretty much everything that we can get rid of. I don't have any immediate plans for this Cyclops rifle, but we're going to hold on to it too, just in case we need a stand-in for somebody. So, all right. So that's our gear. That actually puts us in a little bit better shape. We're up to 1,500 materials, 132 tech there, so that's not too bad. We have base repairs that need to be done. And we actually, speaking of bases, this base right here, stop. Not ready to go yet here. This base needs to be fixed. So I'm looking at this base. And here's the thing. The access lift is here. I always say access list, and that is just, I work in networking and software development, and access lists are a thing that you have in routers that determine what can and can't pass through. And so it's just another one of those bad habits I have of saying access list instead of access lift. Sorry about that. It's like the whole Scarab Manticore thing, kind of the same idea. So the access lift is where your soldiers, or at least a bunch of your soldiers, start in a base defense. So it's separate from everything else. These empty blocks here, there's nothing there in the base defense. It's like, this is a room with no exits. These are rooms that are connected but have no exits. And then, you know, I don't know about destroyed. I think destroyed are still existing facilities and you can run through them. But, you know, if this base gets attacked again, a bunch of our squad is going to be starting in this room and they're going to be stuck there. And the rest of them are going to be in this room. And so when you're doing a base defense, this is actually the big main area that's got the big open area. And then this little gray spot down here at the bottom is sort of the entry area where the Pandorans come into the building. And so ideally your access lift should be here, right next to this doorway, right next to where they're coming in. So it's just a quick run into the main hangar and you're ready to fight. Up here is okay. It's not as good because you have to run all the way across the hangar to get to the fight, but that's not as big of a deal. But you kind of want your access lift close to the main hangar, the vehicle bay. And so I was looking at this base. Number one, I'm not going to rebuild this training facility. We're not going to spend the resources on it. There's no reason for it to be here. So we're going to get rid of that. I already have 4 labs. That seems to be serving us well. I don't have the materials to repair this one. And even if I did, once I get rid of this, it's going to be disconnected. It also has a medical bay, which we don't need at this particular base. We're not housing troops here. It's not really doing us any good. And that's some more resources that we could get back. So what I'm thinking is we delete this, we delete this, we delete this, get all the resources back for these 2. We delete this and move it to here and get these 2 connected to the main vehicle bay so that if we have to defend this base again, we can, and we don't have to worry about soldiers getting stranded where they can't reach anything. So I think that's what we're going to do. If we find we need more research, we can build it again later. I don't think we are going to need it though. We're keeping up okay with research. I think we have a lot of research to do, but there isn't a lot that has to be done, right? So a lot of that stuff that we have here is just, it's just nice to haves in the research queue. So we're going to build this access lift here, and we're going to destroy this one here. All right, so that puts this base in better shape. Now, if we have to come defend this thing, we'll be able to get soldiers down here to fight the Pandorans. Everything will be okay. So I've been looking at this off and on for the last several episodes, between episodes, as I've been kind of working out what we're going to do next. And this is one of those things that's just, we need to get it sorted. And so now it's sorted. Okay. The other thing that we need to do is we're going to need to get this base back online. I'm not going to repair the vehicle bay. I'm not going to bother. We do need to get the energy generator back online and the satellite uplink back online. And now that we can reach this base, we can defend it. And so I'm not as worried about bringing it back online only to see it trashed again. We don't need the living quarters. We'll probably sell those. I don't know. We might keep them for now. Again, we got a research lab here that could be rebuilt, but it's expensive. And then the access lift here is going to be a little bit to repair. Not bad though. So we'll go ahead and repair that. I'm not going to repair this, at least not right now, because it's really expensive. It's like 400 and 400 materials, 50 tech. So we don't need it right now. So we won't worry about that. And then the energy generator, we definitely need back online. 32 tech. We're good. We're good for materials. I'm mostly worried about the tech here. So we're going to do that. And then the satellite uplink, we're going to repair that too. Another 76. That's going to put us at 100. That's not too bad. So those will get repaired and that'll be fine. This I'm going to leave for now. And this I'm going to leave for now.
Construction complete.
And I didn't really intend to start the geoscape when I did it just a few minutes ago, because I wanted to stop here and trade off. He's not going anywhere. I'm going to send the plane back here just real quick, and then we'll go intercept that guy. All right, where are we at here? Have we traded here? I think we have. No, we have not. Okay, so we got a bunch of food. We can go ahead and trade this and get, take all of their materials and all of their tech. That's going to be the bulk of our food. So that's good. So this is Bravo team. They need to have their corruption cured. So let's do that real quick. I told you we have a lot of housekeeping to do today. So, all right. So we're going to cure that. We're going to cure. Yeah, we're going to cure that one because that's going to tick it over to 50 if we don't. This one needs to be done too. Or it'll go to 75 next time. This one could go another. We could go one more with Ernst. Ballas needs to have his cured. And then Carlos has 1 of 12. He's okay. Okay, so Bravo teams, the ones that need to have their corruption cured are cured. So that's good. Do we have anything here? We have food. I'm not going to, yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah, we can go here and do a little trading. I want to get Bravo team. I've been thinking about sending them to do these scavenging sites. And I've said recently that the scavenging sites kind of end up not being as worthwhile in the late game, or mid to late game, which is where we are. We are in the middle of February right now, which is solidly into the mid game. And so the Pandorans that we're going to find here are going to be tougher. But the thing is Bravo team's going to have to handle this lair anyway. So they're going to have to go up against some tough Pandorans one way or the other. This way, if they do this, number one, we're going to get some more resources, probably. And then number two, that's a few more skill points under their belts, a little bit more experience points under their belts before they hit the lair. It's not much, but it's something. And so I think we might want to do that. So the other thing too is these guys, where are you going? No. You go this way. Not quite sure how they ended up heading the wrong direction there. So we're going to stop them at this haven just to investigate it, and we might trade off. We might trade off for them, but this should open maybe another couple of havens that we could potentially trade with. We're heading down here. I want to do the Firebird, seeking the Firebird so that we get our relationships with Synedrian up to aligned, and so we can start getting more tech from them as well. So that's kind of the plan with the Alpha team. They're heading towards South America, but they're going to make a few stops on the way down. They're going to do this mission, then they're going to come over here and do this mission. They'll stop here at these couple of havens just to open them up. Might do a little bit of trading right here since we've got 3 really good tech traders right here. We might take advantage of that since we're in the area, and then we'll just head on south down here, and we'll just open up as much as we can on here on our way down to South America and the 2 Antarctic missions. So that's the plan with the Alpha team. That's going to take several episodes, obviously, but that's what we're doing with them. So that is that. I don't need to go back to do this now. We don't have enough food to make that worthwhile. So you just continue towards there to intercept that Charon. We're going to lose this haven here. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll infest it. Right, so let's do this. Let's intercept this Charon. Get him shot down. What do we got? We got two weapons that our afterburner is going to do us absolutely no good against. So this is going to be probably a fight that's going to take a couple of runs here. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, since we're not going to have much luck with the weapons, we're just going to go straight for the body. He's got 500 health. It's probably going to take two turns anyway. But yeah, our afterburner's no good against either one of these weapons, so just have to hope. No. Okay, we're gonna disengage now. These missiles should still hit. Okay, good. We got him. Awesome. All right, got 100 food reward. Not the best, but it's okay. We will trade that food, though, for some tech. Maybe. Maybe not. Buying tech from the disciples is rarely a winning proposition. There is a decent chance that later on down the road, you'll sell it for food to New Jericho and just turn it even. You know, it's just a break even at that point, and you're just kind of wasting time. Okay, that's done. Can we get there and grab their food before the behemoth gets there? We can. Want all your food. Last ditch effort to get supplies out of there before things go south. All right, so Interceptor needs to just loiter in this area. He can come down here and do a little more trading while we're waiting for the behemoth to send out another flyer. We got quite a bit of food again. Do we have anything to trade here? We have some stuff there. Okay, we're here. That opened up this. Got 2 destroyed havens there that this place new. Well, this one we already had. This one's new. This base is infested, so we're not going to be able to open it. And I don't want to really take the time right now to to worry about it. Okay, so I think at this point we are off to this mission here. You know what? Why don't we hit this site up? Yeah, he did destroy that haven. That's unfortunate. That was a food producer. That's going to hurt. All right. So we'll trade that. And we're getting to be in better shape now. Still got stuff there. We have enough to trade. Oh, there's a Bareth too. All right, cool. Okay. I keep running my planes to the same types of... Okay, we want this first. This is going to be probably all of our food. Yeah. I'm going to back that down just a little bit so we have a little food left. We are running 29 food a month right now. So just so we're not out of food. Okay, and then we need more, which we can pick up here. Okay. And we're out of food, so he's going to be there. He's just going... Yeah, he's just going to this spot right here. He'll be there for a minute. Okay, we're going to sit there for a second while our other plane gets to here. Did I get Alpha Team moving? I did. Oh, they're exploring. That's right. Okay, we'll trade this food here. Take all your food here. Again, I don't want to buy tech from Anu. And then we're going to trade it back here. Nope. Do we want to do this site? That's a good question. Or do we just want to go straight into the lair? We're not in any danger of losing reputation with people yet for leaving this lair alone. So we don't want to let it go too long, obviously, because it'll grow into a citadel if we let it go too long. But that's the only structure that we know of on the map right now. I think maybe we go for this mission today, and we'll see if we can pick up at least a few boxes out of here. Well, we're getting in good shape, though. Is that that's maybe needlessly putting our soldiers at risk. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. How much do you have here? You got 110 food. That's not a ton. All right, let's take a look at Bravo Squad here. Their gear is decent. Okay, Rebecca's good to go. Camila is mostly good to go. She can multi-class at this point. Now, I had thoughts of putting her infiltrator and letting her get, when she gets to level 7, get the sneak attack and get the extra 50% damage from the grenade launcher, which I think would be awesome. But she doesn't have the gear yet for that. She could use a point of strength because she is just a hair overloaded here. And going into a citadel, I want extra magazines for both weapons. She needs a better weapon, actually, but I don't have any at the moment, so she's stuck with the Aragon. She's okay for now. Not the best. Ernst is all kitted out. He's good. Alice really needs a better gun. Really needs a better gun. And he needs a grenade launcher too, although he doesn't have boom blast yet, but he will soon. Let's do this. We have a little bit of resources that we can spend. If we go here, we can get him. Oh, we have destinies now. Nice. I forgot we researched that. All right, if we do this, these are cheap. The ammo is not. But it's not super expensive either. We'll do that. And then we want a Deceptor for him probably too, which isn't too bad. So that's 9 hours before that's all done. I want at least those fixed up before we send them into this so that we've got more firepower to use against the hatchery, the spawnery, hatchery, whatever it is. So that's 9 hours that we're going to be waiting on that. Okay. Did we trade here already? I think we did. No, we haven't. Okay, we want all your techs. That's, again, almost all of our food that we just picked up. So let's back that off a little bit. More worried about the tech than the materials at this point. We're doing okay for materials. All right, let's go intercept this Bareth. What's he look like? He's got a big mix of weapons that... The tick launcher is psychic guided. That first one, I want to say... The second one and the fourth one are both visual. The afterburner will work against them. I can't remember if this one is heat or if it's visual. So we're going to find out. All right, intercept. We're going to engage this guy. Oh, it's all visual except for this one. So we'll probably try and take this tick launcher out. And then once we have that gone, then we've got him. So let's work on that. Okay. Let's speed this up just a bit for a second here. I dodged a little bit late on that one. Probably we might take a hit from this next volley. Oh, both of our things missed. And then we got hit by the tick launcher anyway. All right, we're disengaging. That was probably just a hair early. Oh, we hit. Okay. Not that it's going to do us any good. It didn't do much damage, but he ended up getting our launcher anyway. That's unfortunate. All right, back to base. Get it repaired. Yeah, we have a working vehicle bay there. All right. Handful of dust exploration site. The Manticore 2 has discovered the ruins of New Babylon, a city-state founded by a schismatic sect that broke off from the disciples of Anu 2 years ago. Unlike the disciples, who see the Pandorans as a challenge that must be overcome by evolution, the schismatics believed that all mutations were secretly beneficial and humanity must embrace them without question. When they left their old havens, they took many sacred relics that the disciples would like to have returned. These relics largely consist of mutated human remains, the bones of Anu martyrs who died in the struggle for a more evolved humanity. But New Jericho takes a different view. These relics are actually dangerous bioweapons and potential sources of infection and ought to be destroyed. So we're going to have to just make one mad at the benefit of the other. Just return the relics. I'm not... to be honest, I'm not particularly fond of any of the views of any of the factions. Anyway, the disciples are deeply grateful for the return of the sacred artifacts, reminders of the long journey they've been on. Perfection cannot be reached in a day, as a popular Anu saying goes, but those who have hope can glimpse it beyond the sunset. To express their thankfulness, they send us a shipment of valuable supplies, lost a little, gained a little, some tech, materials, lots of food. Not bad. All right, let's get over here. Get over there, get that done. We're going to hold off on the lair here, like I said. Did we pick up their food? We picked up their food, right? Yes. We get more food here. Yes, over here. No, wrong plane. There we go. Okay, back down here, get repaired. Okay, trade. Want your food. I don't think I want to be trading off tech for our materials necessarily. How much would it be to get everything? 70 tech. That puts us at 220 tech. That's not the best. But it also puts us at over 1,500. We are getting to where we're going to need another Manticore too, on top of all this equipment that we're going to want to buy. Let's keep the tech for now. I'll tell you what, let's split the difference. Let's go half. That seems good. Then we can come up here. We can do some more food. Okay, we have to sit here and get repairs done. Then we'll go after that Bareth again. Actually, we're probably going to get to the Firebird mission before that happens. In fact, here we are now. Our operatives have been tasked with investigating what happened to the individual who recovered the Firebird initiative files. Unfortunately, the settlement where this individual lived appears to have been destroyed some time ago. With some luck, we may be able to retrieve a journal or notebook that could shed further light on this mystery. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get the mission started here. Let's give everybody a once over, make sure everybody's set to go. Matilda does not have a normal handgun, which she probably should. Let's just give her that. Otherwise, she's decent shape. Banshee leg armor. She could use better leg armor potentially, but I'm not gonna fuss over that too much. That's okay. 10 points. Not really gonna buy her much. We'll just hold on to her points. Hinge, you look like you're good to go. Rena is pretty good to go. Mike. Actually, Rena. Yeah, she's all right. She's about ready to get adrenaline rush, which is going to be good. All right, Mike. You could use armor break. That wouldn't be a bad thing for you to have. Let's get you that. Okay, weapons look good. Armor looks good. Joanna, you're on the verge of multi-classing as well. Finally, at level 7. You are good to go. You've got your bulldog. You've got a capture weapon. We've got armor, mist repeller. Not that the mist is going to be a problem in this one. Looks good. And then Amelia. Amelia, we just picked up. Field medic. Hopefully we don't need to use it, but you never know. All set. Looks good. She needs better leg armor. We'll take care of that. All right, so that's everybody. We get to keep everything that's dropped on this mission. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us into the mission, guys, and I will bring you back after the loading screen. We'll see you in just a moment. Okay, guys, here we are in the mission. This is obtain the Firebird initiative files, which are over here. We can do that. Okay, Matilda.
Ready.
Let's have you take a little peek up this way. Oh, I already got an enemy here. What do we got? Arthron Scourge Alpha. Another one. Myrmidon Prime. Arthron Myrmidon. Not a Myrmidon. So that's fine. Got 3 people with jump packs. 3 people with grenade launchers. What I'm thinking is this. We hold this area. I don't remember if you have to secure the area or if you just have to get the files. Or if you have to get the files and get out. It's been a minute since I've done this mission. There is an exit over here. So we might have to do that. I tell you what, we're going to do this. We're going to have Rena do a boom blast. Oh, that was Mike. All right, I guess Mike's doing a boom blast. And he's going to pitch some grenades into here for us. How's this guy's armor? He's got pretty thick armor, doesn't he? Yeah, decent. Let's do an armor break too. That's going to put Mike pretty low on willpower, but that's okay. That'll be worth getting rid of this Myrmidon. Okay, that's one. Open up a nice hole there for us. There we go. One's dead, one's hurt. Joanna, can you finish him? He's not going to return fire, I don't think. Can't quite finish him, but he's bleeding. He's not going to be dead next turn, but he's still got his launcher, unfortunately, so we're going to have to do something about that. That's all right. We got the, Matilda's got the shot. She's got the shot. No problem. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. All right. So let's have Hinge and Rena go for the package. I want you to jump here so that you're in cover. And so that Hinge can catch up. Because he's a few squares behind. Okay. Hinge, you're going to jump to there, and then you're going to run forward just a hair. Maybe. Maybe you just take cover here. Okay. Looks good. Amelia, why don't you grab some cover here, out of line of sight. Could she get in here? She could. Why don't you run in here and get everybody some willpower back? Because there's Tritons. Oh boy. Not just Tritons, Siren Banshee. Okay. Do you have eyes on it?
Confirming target.
Not very good. Pretty bad, actually. That is an unfortunate thing to find after everybody's already moved. All right, let's get you back. Pull you way back over here. And we're just going to have to deal with it. There's the mind control. It's all right. She didn't move far enough to be a problem. Dragon Champion. We'll kill him real quick. Brute Prime. He's going to be an issue. Footpad. Not too worried about him. Whew. Boy, there is just a bunch. That's another footpad. Something else still moving out there. Another footpad. Huh, a hitman. That's awesome. He needs to die. Boy, that's a lot of enemies. He's not too big of a threat yet. Next turn he will be. Oh, what a mess this is. Oh, 160 armor, 160 points, 30 armor on the head. I think the sirens are #1 priority. He's only got 180 health and relatively weak armor. What's your Deceptor look like against him? Pretty good. Should kill him. Should kill him. That's fine. Okay. Then Hinge. You've got grenades. You could possibly take the Triton. Probably not. Not with grenades. Not just 2 of them. What about down here? How are we going to get this thing? Can you get line of sight on it? Yes, you can. Although it's going to leave you hanging pretty bad. You're also not going to kill its head with one shot. So Amelia, you're going to have to get up here too and finish it with your PDW. And even then, it's still going to be alive, which means you're probably going to take a hit. Although you'll be able to step back from the window at least, so maybe it won't. Maybe you won't take the hit. So that's, I think... Boy, these brute primes are just tough too. They got decent armor and 260 health.
I'm here.
$53 paralyze. That's 8 hits from Hera's to paralyze it.
I'm ready.
How's your willpower? Really good. If we paralyzed that, that might be better. That would mean Joanna could deal with this guy, and then Hinge could clean it up if necessary. This guy's got his assault rifle. He's going to be a little bit of an issue, but not bad. I can't do anything about the Triton at this point. All right, so let's start with Matilda. I think we're going to do I'm going to paralyze the Banshee. Kill this guy. Kill this guy, probably. And that's probably what we're going to get accomplished on this turn. So let's start here. No line of sight here, but line of sight here. So let's move Matilda to here.
Right there.
See what it looks like from here.
Aiming.
Not good. So if we go one more step.
Preparing to fire.
That's much better. Okay, we're good with the Hera through 20 points of armor, no problem. Hera's good up to 40. So we'll just hit it in the chest here and start
Aiming.
start paralyzing. We're going to have to take a whole bunch of these, so I might as well. I'm going to do the quick aims now, because if I don't, it's going to keep switching off of this character, and I'm going to have to keep switching back and forth. That's 2.
Preparing to fire.
There's 3.
Preparing to fire.
That's 4.
Let's just get this over with.
There's 5. Six.
Enemy still active.
We need two more from her, which is questionable from that range. Questionable from this range if we're going to get 2. Oh, that's a really bad shot. Are you moving at all? Oh, no, odds are not good that we're going to make 2 here. Does
I'm prepared.
Joanna has, you know what? Joanna can give Matilda 2 action points.
Targeting.
And then Matilda can just finish the job here. Oh, come on, straighten back up. Okay, that's that.
Again.
That should have Mike free. All right. And so Amelia can move to here, take some cover, and toss her turret. Yeah. Where do we want to put the turret? Nope. Nope. Well, she still can't throw her turret. That's right. I keep thinking that she can. I've got another game going, and I keep crossing my techs. All right, so she can then not worry about that this turn, probably. Well, you know what? Maybe she does it anyway. If she puts that down, she can't move. Yeah, she should probably get cover first and then
I'm on the move.
worry about it next turn. Go ahead and hit this guy up for a little damage. Oh, 1 hit out of 4. That was very poor for how good of a shot that was. All right, Rena, you're going to go ahead and kill this guy. We're pretty close to it anyway. Nice. Okay, Hinge. You... Three Harris shots into him gets rid of him, but he is going to actually cause a bigger problem. Not a good shot. Tell you what, Hinge moves to here. Maybe here. Hinge moves to here. 1 rifle shot and a war cry. That at least puts him at 2. Puts him at 2 action points if he survives Joanna, which he probably will. This guy also has 2 action points. Actually, before we mess with him, let's see what Joanna can do. She's got two points here yet. She can take his arm off at least. Let's do that. Okay, that leaves him with a spitterhead, but I'm less concerned about the spitterhead. He'll do some poison damage, and we'll take that damage, and then we just cure it off, and that's the end of it. So he's not a threat at this point, but he's not a big threat at this point. So that being the case, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Hinge to here. That's 2 of his action points. And then we're going to War Cry. That stops him from shooting completely. That gives him 1 shot. And that's going to... stopping that hitman from shooting is a bigger priority, I think, than stopping him from shooting. So we're going to do that. And we're going to War Cry here. That gets both of these guys, which is fine. This guy down here, like I said, he's not too much of a threat this turn. He might get 1 claw strike on Hinge if he comes after him, but I can deal with that too. Hinge has got decent armor. He'll take a little hit from that. That'll just be that. All right, so that's that. Rena's got 1 action point left. She can... That's going to be about it. She's just going to chill there. Okay, Matilda, you get some cover. At least get crouching so that that guy with the assault rifle back there isn't got a perfect shot at you. All right, that's it, guys. Here we go. See how we did. Oh, good. This is actually really good. Okay, we're going to take a hit here. Maybe 2.
Ow! No!
Okay, that actually hurt. Okay, we've got another guy back here. It's just overwatching. It's Triton. Oh, little. That's okay. He could have done a lot worse than that. Okay, probably spit. Yep. Okay, we knew that was coming. That's okay. Still more enemies out there. Okay. Something's shooting mist. Oh, this guy is. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. Okay, guys, that's good. This is good. We could capture this guy too. Elia has really good shots here. Before we do that, let's make sure that we can get a med kit on Matilda.
Count to 10. Breathe.
Okay, Matilda's back in fighting shape. Okay, you got your arm disabled. How many? 26. Okay. So Hinge needs to go someplace. He needs to actually fall back here and get help because his arm is disabled. He's not doing any good now where he's at. He can war cry again and then leap back. That's probably his best bet. Let's make sure, yeah, he's got enough willpower to do that. So we're going to do that again here. That'll slow these guys down. That'll stop him from shooting. And then he's going to jet jump back here, right next to Amelia, where she can heal him and get his arm back in working condition. Rena, you're in pretty decent shape where you're sitting right now. We're just going to blast this guy. Pretty good. Okay, what do we got back here? We've got a foot pad and we've got a Myrmidon champion. He's got a grenade launcher. She's got a blast vest though. Does she have grenade or acid grenade? Just a regular launcher. It's an evolved launcher, but that's okay. We have a blast vest, so it's not that big of a deal. He's war cried now. He's not going to be able to get to her and swing, so that's going to be fine. He's not doing anything this turn either, other than maybe shooting some more mist out. Matilda, you've got what, one action point left? I mean, oh, it's out of ammo. All right. Well, why don't you just take a turn there and just pause. All right. Okay, you are going to do a field medic on Hinge. Okay, Hinge's arm is back. And then you could do a heal on him too.
You'll need this.
That should get Hinge pretty close to back up to... he's not quite at full speed, but he's close. Okay. Mike, who do you want to kill? We're not going to capture this guy. Probably, because you don't have... You got 2 shots left. Could you quick aim one? No, you're out of... So I don't think we're capturing this guy. What about this guy? He's worse. Same. Anyway, we have to get 3 hits on this guy, and I don't think that's going to happen. Because Amelia's only got 2 points left. I mean, Joanna could give her 2 more. That'll work. Yeah, Joanna gives Amelia 2 more action points. She stuns this guy. Stun, stun, stun. Maybe 4 times, actually.
Standing by.
Well, she'll only get 3, but that's enough to stun him, so... All right, so let's maybe do that then. So let's do this. Okay. Hopefully her weapon has enough ammo left. Oh yeah, it's good. Oh, she hasn't fired it yet. That's right. Okay, let's make sure that we're actually hitting him and our gun's not through the model and missing. 2 and 3. Okay, he's out for the count. And Mike, you're going to walk to right here so that your stray shots don't hurt anybody that we don't want to hurt. And you're going to show this guy what a deceptor feels like. This is what we call high velocity lead poisoning. Excellent. Right? Got 1 point. And not even. You're just done. Okay, you have a shot. Might as well take shots at that guy over there. We're going to have to deal with him anyway. Good. Good hits. 3 out of 4 at that range is not bad. Okay, he's coming over to play with Rena. But he's not going to be able to do anything. Suspect this Triton is going to come crawling out here and maybe take a shot too. Or not. That's weird. Okay. Rena can kill this guy. Pretty sure. 260 shouldn't be a problem for the Deceptor. We got to get 2 more stuns into these guys just so they don't wake up. Not sure where our hitman went. See if we can find him in this mess. He could have gone a long way, actually. Oh, here he is. Maybe over here. No, that's the edge of the... Yeah, I don't know where he went. Probably came forward, actually. Well, he could be anywhere. We're probably going to have to wait for him to take a shot. Okay. How do you want to deal with him? I don't think you can blow... Oh, we can. We don't even have to move. This isn't going to kill him, though. That would, if we can get that shot, which I think we can, if we get up on this crate here. Problem is, I think if we get up on the crate, we're not going to be able to climb back down again, because that looks like it's a full move right there, which means she's going to be standing out in the middle of the open for both this guy and the hitman and this guy to all shoot at. She came over here. That might be better. That might be better. In fact, let's take a look at this and see what this looks like. Because if she can get... Yeah, right there. That's exactly what we need. Perfect. Some of these guys might be close to panicking. Nah, not really. Not close enough. All right, so we're going to move to here just so she's in better cover from the Arthron Myrmidon there. Okay, so I think everybody's in decent shape as far as health goes. We're going to have Matilda. Actually, you know what? Let's save that. Let's have you actually put an extra shot into this guy. And an extra shot into the siren as well. Just so they're not waking up. Okay. Let's just hold up right there for now. All right, Hinge and Mike, you need to go look for that. You need to go look for that hitman. There he is. Found him. Can Matilda just kill him outright? Possibly. She doesn't have any will points, so she can't quick aim, but this should be good. He's standing in front of all that cover, so this will either get his rifle or it'll get him, one or the other. Or it just misses high and doesn't get anything. That's unfortunate. But that's what it is. We can deal with this too. Mike, you're going to jump up to here. And you're going to give me a war cry. And he's done for this turn too. Matilda, you sit tight. Joanna. I don't want to get too close up there. But you know what we could do maybe is, she doesn't quite have the reach. I was thinking Overwatch up there for when that Myrmidon steps out of there. It's not going to kill him, but it would at least start some damage on him. Let's see if we can do it here. Let's do that. He'll come out of there. Okay, and then Amelia, you just sit tight here. You actually could heal yourself up just a little bit. Except you don't have the will points for it. Oh, not enough action points. Okay, never mind. Just sit tight there then. Just sit tight. Oh, he's finally coming out to play. His little assault rifle. Not terribly worried about him. That assault rifle is really inaccurate. And he got a couple of hits out of 6 there, but it's not much damage. Oh, all right, here we go. Get him. Oh, 3 into the pole.
Oh, I think that's broken.
Disabled arm. Well, unfortunately for him, she's got to ignore pain. Hello, Mr. Triton Hitman. Goodbye, Mr. Triton Hitman. Okay, you're sitting tight. You're going to move to here just because the trouble that's left is over there.
Have to focus.
This isn't a great shot, but we're better than 50-50 here. Through the cover, got a little bit of damage on him.
Ready.
See if Joanna can fix him, finish him off here. That's pretty good. There we go. That'll do. Looks good. You have plenty of willpower. You just need to cure yourself here.
Just a moment.
Okay. Bit tight. Okay, hinge. I'm gonna actually let you recover for a turn. Since we're somewhat low on enemies at the moment. Okay. One Triton. No problem.
Ready?
Tilda, why don't you go ahead and rest this turn? We've got enough people up here to handle this. Well, maybe we don't. Well, yeah, we do. He's got a shotgun. No guarantees she's going to be able to kill him, especially when you miss 2 out of 4 on that shot. How are you looking? You got 5. That's a jump and a war cry. Or potentially jump and then a drop down through the roof to get to here.
All set.
Why don't we do both? Jump hinge to here. Even here. That's a hole, so he can jump to here. And he can step to here and activate. Okay, we have to secure the area. Okay, so we do need to kill this guy.
What's the plan?
Arena. That's risky. You're in pretty bad shape already, and you don't have a med kit on you. What about this? What about this? And then this.
This might work. Here goes nothing.
I think this will do it. Got him. And that should be it. Excellent. Good mission. A little bit iffy there at the beginning on that first turn when everybody showed up, but it came together really nicely. All right, so got a level up on Mike. He's up to level 7. It's excellent. And I'm going to bring us back to the geoscape. I'll be right back after the loading screen. We'll see you in just a moment.
How unexpected. The journal seems to suggest that the research was recovered by the Phoenix Project. I assume that you are unaware of this. Presumably due to the near collapse your organization suffered after the severe cutbacks of the early 21st century. Apparently the surviving research was stored at a Phoenix base designated Storage Facility 4. Not a terribly inventive naming scheme. To complicate matters, before the collapse, the local government sold Storage Facility 4 to Abaddon Tusk, one of the billionaires that resulted from the old political system's malfunctioning distribution of resources, who turned it into a shelter for his company. Eccentric and possibly sociopathic to begin with, he has been driven to new extremes, styling himself Pirate King and leading violent raids on defenseless havens.
Okay, we'll deal with this would-be king.
I calculate a 98% chance of armed conflict resolution.
Okay. Tech, materials, food. New site added to the geoscape. New diplomatic mission for Synedrian. Replenish all. Looks good. Where is... Oh, of course, it's way back over here. Don't think that got our diplomacy up, actually. I think we have to go do that mission before our diplomacy gets better with Synedrian, which we can probably send. That's the mission where you have to invade the base. That one is good if you have a lot of snipers, because you can just start taking out arms and stuff like that, and it works out really well. I don't know if we have a team that has a lot of snipers, though. That's the thing. All right. So I think, guys, we're a little over an hour here. I think we're going to leave it here for this episode. So if you've enjoyed this, do me a big favor, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. That really, really helps me out a bunch. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.